I know I didn't even think about it till a friend told me one time. He said, "Dude, do you know you got like 3 jobs? You go to school, and then you go to work, and then you go home to your daughter." I mean, that's crazy. I don't know how you do it, because I'm just thinking like it's just normal life. Things happen, it's life we're talking about. We're all humans, but it's what you do after that. You can't just say, "Man, I give up." You can't give up. I didn't really have a dad in my life, so I don't want her to have to grow up without me. You just got all this stuff on your brain. You know, you don't want to like ruin people's mood with that. You just think, hey, I mean, they look like they pretty happy, so let's seem happy around everybody. You don't live with your parents. It's a lot to think about. Food and stuff, you got to worry about that. The student assistance program has had a major impact in my life. Anything you can name, they were there for me. I would think about all the problems that I have to go through and stuff, and I'm thinking, how am I going to really make it through with this? I had those weak thoughts, but it took some mental strength. It took somebody to be there and talk to, and I think Claudia was that person. She put it into perspective for me.
So David exemplifies the purpose of our program as a young man with a child already and someone who was working often 2 jobs and going to high school, which happened to also be a dual-enrolled college program. He had a lot on his plate, and I was just so happy that we could come along and just be an added support to him. The Student Assistance Program is one of the many programs the Family Conservancy supports. The students that we work with come to us from varying circumstances. A lot of them have come from trauma in their life, a lot of family conflict. Oftentimes there's addictions involved in the family, there's abandonment. But all of these students are focused on graduating from high school and generally off to college, and they're doing all of this without financial support from their parents and not living with their parents. We talk about academics, we talk about college planning, we may talk about how to find food stamps, how to apply for Medicaid. We could talk about anything from friendships and relationships and conflict management to how to deal with a teacher, anything that a parent would do. We hope to be one of those people in the students' lives. It's focused on the student and their well-being, but it ties the community resources they need as well as the emotional support into the education, which really helps them succeed.
They helped out so much, especially Claudia. To have somebody in your corner making you feel like a superstar every time you came in, it was amazing. I even see myself going further. I'm gonna keep going to chase those degrees and chasing the good jobs and making sure that, not only are we getting everything that we need, but we get our wants in too.
I just think it's such a privilege for us to see a student who has encountered so many challenges and has just resolved that he is going to move forward. I could not be prouder of him.
I got light shined on me, but a lot of people, they don't. So I want to start a program for young fathers and make sure that they're in good standing. I just want to give back to the younger me's that's going to be out there in the future.